Hi everyone, this is Corin from Ecom. In this video we are going to learn how you can add a trust badge on a Shopify product page. Before we begin, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the many great tutorials to come. Firstly, you will find in the description of the video a link to the written article where you have access to the different codes that we will use for this tutorial. Also, before you start making any changes to your theme files, I would suggest that you make a copy of it. So you have to click on Actions and Duplicate, and this will allow you to go back to the original theme files in case of any potential mistakes that you can't undo. But there is also another way that you can just go back on your modifications directly in the theme files. So I will show you how to do that in a moment. Alright, now let's go back to the tutorial page, and you can see that the first step is about getting the image itself that you want to add below your call to action buttons. You can either pick one of the three images that I have provided you by just right clicking and saving them to your computer, or you can go on Google and find one of the many badges that they have there. You should also know that you can use this tutorial to add any type of different images, even custom ones. It does not have to be a trust badge. And once you have chosen the images that you want to use, you have to add them to your Shopify files. You can do so by going to your Shopify settings, clicking on Files, and then on the Upload Files button. You can see that I have already added the images to my Shopify store, so let's go back to the next point. Next, you have to go back to your Shopify files and pick the image, so you can copy and paste the URL of the image in a TXT or Word file, whatever you prefer. Here you can see that I use a TXT file. This link will give you access, direct access to the image itself, and you will see how we are going to use it next. So go back to the article page and also copy and paste the code that you can find below the fifth point here, and once you've copied it, just paste it below the URL of the image. Next, you have to copy the URL of your image once more and paste it in between those quotation marks where I have written add here the URL of your image. So of course you have to delete that and paste the URL itself. So this is the final code that we will use in the tutorial to add that specific image underneath the call to action buttons. So now you have to copy the final code and go back to your Shopify admin page, go to your online store themes, click on Actions and Edit Code. Then on the left column here, you have to scroll down and open the Sections folder. Scroll some more and find the product template.liquid. This is where we are going to add the code that we just copied. Don't be scared, there's a lot of code, but the tutorial is fairly easy. I'm going to show you exactly what you have to do. So depending on the theme you use, you may find that the file itself is named a bit differently, but in general, mainly all of the themes use the same way of naming their folders, so it's probably going to be product template. But once you're on this file, you have to find a line of code that says end form. You can see there's a lot of code, so we are going to use a shortcut. Just click on Ctrl F on your keyboard and it's going to open a shortcut where you can just search for end form. There you go, you can see it brings us directly to the line of code that we need. The next step is very easy as well. You just have to paste the code that you copied right before the end form. Of course, you also have to click on save. And here I have a product page with its default settings. There is nothing changed in this product page. And if I reload the page, you will see the image that we just added. Lastly, at the beginning of the tutorial, I said that you have to copy your theme just in case you make any mistakes, but you should know that you have a button here that says older versions, and all you have to do is just click on current and pick any of the versions here. You can go to the original theme file, or you can go to any of the previous modifications that you have made. There you go. I hope you liked the video. You should know that we are going to add more than 50 different free tutorials to this channel. We already have them in our French channel, just in case you speak French, so you can find us with Ecom in the search bar. But we are slowly translating these tutorials to our English channel. So please don't forget to like and comment, and also subscribe so you don't miss out on a lot of good content that we are preparing for you.